Dr. Jeff Harker, come on down.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for attending the IFMAR 2023 10th Scale Off-Road World Championships. As most of you all know, I'm not very good at this, so it'll be short and sweet. Next event is in Australia, so look forward to seeing you there in 2 years. This is one of the first large events that I have been back to after the world shut down for a few years. I went to this event previously in Slovakia. This event coming back to the United States, I cannot say enough about the organizer, the crew, the track, the facilities. Everything is absolutely amazing. The competition at this event was amazing as well. As for some of the Roar racers, we saw a changing of the guards. We have some people that I never thought, I always hoped I would see, didn't know when I would see them, and it happened a whole lot sooner than what I thought, and congratulations. Got some awards to give out. At this time, I'd like to introduce Larry Toms and pass it on to him. He has a laundry list of people to thank and make accolades to. So again, thank you for attending. Enjoy the evening. Enjoy the banquet. Have safe travels home, and see you at the next one.
All right, so most of y'all know me out there. Most of you may not know me. I run the races here at Hobby Action. You guys need to put your hands together. This guy behind me put his blood, sweat, and tears into making this event happen. Larry Tom, give him a standing O.
He's been waiting all week to be on the mic, so if you guys don't know that, all week. All right, good evening, guys. First, I want to thank you guys for making it to Chandler, Arizona. It was hot those first couple days, and having you guys out in the pit area or out in the tire area, I know it was a little tough, but we got through it. I hope you guys enjoyed your stay. I hope our crew here made it hospitable for you guys at Hobby Action. This undertaking was a 10-month process for myself and my team, my employees, all my volunteers. And I can't thank these guys enough for what they've done. As you know, many of these big races, they have challenges as we get through them. Ours didn't come unscathed, unfortunately. But I want to thank AKA. They're here in our Horizon AKA. They're here. Frank Root and Thomas Tran, and I'm going off script. That's what's wrong. And Todd Hodge. I think they're here somewhere. I want them to stand up. Stand up, guys. When we figured out we had a problem that Saturday, I got in touch with them. They worked their butts off, got on the phones. Horizon sent their warehouse managers to the warehouse Saturday night, Sunday morning to try to get us tires, which is awesome. I would have never expected that from them. We had Matt Willoughby's dad go to the warehouse. Matt drove to Blythe, met in the middle, drove back, and I want to thank Matt for doing that and his dad. On fast serve, it said I had 100 sets, and I'm like, yes, it's going to get us through. Went to the warehouse, they checked it in, and they had 18 sets. But we had 18 more sets. But now on to the good stuff. I owe a huge thank to Stick and One, Bob and Deb. Stand up. They made Hobby Action look pristine. So all of the graphics, all of the banners, all of our awards, all of our shirts, pretty much anything that had to deal with the worlds, they were involved with. Bob probably is going to block me now on his phone because I pretty much called them every day, sent them a message every day, sent them an email saying, hey, we need this. What do you think about doing this? That front collage of past champions. I said, hey, what do you think of this? Where can we put this? He goes, I have the exact location to put it. And I have this new material. Let's try it. And I think that right there just kind of encapsulated what Worlds is about, right? We have Worlds from Jam and Jay was in the building yesterday, which is awesome. And then Davide got his picture put up the next day, the next morning. Someone came up to me and said, how'd you get that picture done already? And I was like, it's already up. Bob snuck in, put it up, and I didn't even know. And then we'll put up Michael. I told him I'm not going to call him Tater anymore. Michael, since he's a world champion, we're going to put his picture up hopefully in the next couple days after we get some rest. I want to thank our sponsors, Brent, Sean, Craig, Tracy, Tabby with Team Associated. I want to thank them. Jason, Allison, Hannah, and Paul from J Concepts, they're in here. I want to thank them. Dennis and his dad with RC Raceworks. They came through with some cool stuff. So if you guys obviously went through tech, all those rubber mats, that new carbon steel pit board that you guys checked the ride height on, those all from RC Raceworks. They're in here somewhere, I think. Stand up, raise your hand. They're somewhere in here. But those guys donated those to us for us to use this weekend. Troy from A Main, they're always on board with us whenever we do an event. Prez and his crew at AKA, we had approached them about doing the spec tire. They said, we're on board, we're going to do it. I unfortunately messed up in my bad math, ordered not enough tires, but they came through. We had Sandwall there. They were working on radios. I was sitting there. That was my little area to kind of get away from everything, and they were working on radios all day. We had a cool sponsor. We had Swire Coca-Cola. They came in and did that new vending area for us right before the Worlds, and it looked killer. We had Angry Crab Shack, and then our broadcast partners over here, Mod and his crew, they did a bang-up job, and I want to give you guys to give those guys a hand, because the broadcast, I thought the broadcast was great. They did a bang-up job on what they did. They're going to have this cool video as we eat dinner too, so it's going to be cool. And now I want to thank the guys that you might have to help me. These guys over here, I can't even thank them enough. I asked them to help. They got on board. All right. But my guys in the store, we had Chicago Mike, the old grumpy guy in there. Chicago Mike, Sam, the guy with the mask, he's our Gundam guy. He was there. We worked these guys like dogs all week. 7 to 8 every single day. So Mike, Sam, Tyler, I should go back to my notes here and not try to do this. Jack, Ethan worked double duty. He was in the shop most of the time, but he came out and helped. Those guys not only ran the shop, but they kept the track clean, dumped trashes, cleaned the bathrooms. That place was immaculate all week. One of my pet peeves when I go to races is overflowing trash. I don't think I saw that all week. And those guys deserve a hand. We don't have them all over here, but Ethan's over there, Zach's over there. And kind of my right-hand man with the track, Jake right in front of me here. Matt Willoughby over there took care of the track. So they were my track crew and all duties assigned that I was like, hey, we need this taken care of. They'd take care of it. And then Nick down here, he's my partner. And my business partner, Nick and Chris, they handled all the backside stuff. So as we were getting stuff in, they were getting, hey, what happens in that back room, I don't know. I try to stay out of it. But yeah, it stays in the back room. But Nick and Chris took care of running the shop, making sure all the inventory got out. Chris had a heart procedure done yesterday, or 2 days ago, and he was in the store yesterday and today, which is crazy. And the heart procedure didn't even work. Go figure. And then now, the person that kind of, essentially, she ran the show, right? I had nothing to do with this. I call her my BB, and it's bad. We're on camera, so I'm not going to say it. But we called it BB's Tire Shop, our tire house. I don't know if you guys saw the sign we ended up putting up over there, but BB's Tire House. When we were notified that we were going to host the Worlds, my biggest fear was tire tech. How do we quarantine these tires and make it fair? We had the one-up warm-up race. We had an idea of how we wanted to do it. I conned her in. I was like, this will be easy. It's a small race. Come on, help me figure it out. She ran it. She kind of almost kicked me out of the one-up side, or the warm-up race. And she kind of said, you know what, I got this. And I'm like, all right, you got this. With a little bit of tweaks, dude, that crew, her crew, I think tore it up. Can't complain about anything she did. So Tree, stand up. Stand up. I can't thank her enough. She took a full week off of work, had to deal with me, had to deal with you guys, had to deal with yelling, screaming, yelling of the volunteers. So day 3, I go to her, I said, you're doing an awesome job. You've established how this is supposed to work. And I said, turn it down 1 notch. She's like, what do you mean turn it down 1 notch? I said, they know what you expect. They now know, turn it down, you'll be fine. And she did. And she did a great job, and I can't thank her enough. Love her. She did an awesome job. Once again, I want to thank all you guys, because without you guys, without our sponsors, without that partnership, we can't do this, right? So the mechanics, your support staff, the drivers, thank you guys for coming. Thanks for trusting me to put on an event. I want to thank Roar for giving me the opportunity to do this, right? I want to congratulate our 2 new world champions, Davide, he's somewhere here, and Michael. You guys want to stand up? They're our 2023 world champions. And with that, I'm going to wrap it up. we'll see you guys in Australia in 2 years, and food's going to be served. Thanks, guys.
All right, I'm not sure I can follow that up, but, well, it's always good when you follow it with food. So the way the food is going to go, there is a buffet line in the back of the facility. So they're going to start with the first row of tables. So you guys, you know, kind of called out first. You guys get to get on up, get some grub. As that starts getting going, then they'll call the second row, third row, fourth row, fifth row. So you guys in the very back, you get to smell it for a while. Oh, and by the way, if you are a current world champion, Davide and Michael, you are at the front of the line. Help yourselves. Buffet is open.
Thanks again, guys, for everything. Real quick, we do have a video. We got Cam Cullen over here, one of our newest team members. He worked super hard on this, grabbing snippets of videos from everybody. And I want to thank the entire mod team. The video crew, they did awesome. Zach, Wayne, Megan, we got David, and just Shu came over. We got everybody, Cam, and just it's been such a pleasure working with all these guys, Robbie Rob, and Chris, Gio, Mitch came on. I can't thank these guys enough. They stayed up till midnight, 2 in the morning, making sure all the profile pictures were up. And thank you, Andre. Just thank you guys for everything. Thank you, Larry, for bringing us out and trusting us with this. That's the first time, so don't want to take anything away. Enjoy the video put on by Cam, and it's a meld of everything of that we shot this weekend that he compiled, and he was getting it ready. It was rendering right now. So thank you, everyone. Thank you, my beautiful girlfriend, Megan, coming on out, helping us out. And David, just the entire crew, they did amazing. Thank you, guys. Congratulations to everybody.
Talk to me about this job.
Well, tire tech is pretty important here. So tires aren't allowed to go back into the pits. So our job, when the driver comes and brings their car, got to get the box of tires, got to get them on there, got to pay attention to what tires they're putting on there. There's certain tires they can and can't run. Past that, once the drivers come back, got to take the tires off in front of us. They got to put them in their box and got to put them back. We're busy pretty much all day, and it's nonstop.
World Championship, is this your first time doing one of these?
Yeah, first time at a World. It's been pretty cool. It's been an experience, that's for sure. A lot of work, but it's been a lot of fun.
Anyone you want to thank, shout outs?
You know, Larry, Jake, Nick, you know, all the guys in the shop. Makes it to where we can stay out here and kind of run this and the shop's taken care of. So it's been pretty nice, you know. But yeah, all the hobby action guys have been really good.
Cool. Well, the racers are saying thumbs up from you guys as well. So
Awesome.
Appreciate all your work.
Yep, thank you guys.
I recognize you from the YouTube.
Good
deal.
I'm glad people here watch it as well.
Absolutely, man. You made it to the World Championship. How does it feel?
I mean, it's awesome. It's awesome venue. We don't have anything like this really in the UK, so we're racing on dirt, which we don't normally do. just really good fun. You know, it's something different, and we're having a great time.
Any words, Ben?
Yeah, no, it's my first Worlds, and it's like really cool coming because I've seen all the videos of the track. And it's like cool to be here in real life and just enjoy the venue.
In the middle of the four-wheel drive buggy competition, how's it gone for you so far?
I'm pretty happy. I've ended up top 40, qualified third in the D, so I'm happy with that. And then see how the final goes this afternoon. But looking forward to watch the top guys in a few minutes' time.
No question. How about yourself?
Yeah, it's not gone brilliantly. I think I'm in like the G final, something like that. But I've just had a bit of traffic, quite a lot of crashes, been a little bit off the pace. So I just one of them. I'm blaming the fact I'm not used to it, but Ben's not used to it either, and he's miles ahead of me. So.
I hear you.
So yeah, it is what it is. We'll hope for better in two-wheel drive.
What's it like seeing some of these guys and like these American racers maybe you've seen online, but now like they're here, right? Is it kind of like a reality check?
It's really cool seeing them. Cause, like we've been watching like Riga races and stuff for years, seeing like Mayfield and stuff. So no, it's really cool.
Awesome. Do you have a favorite racer who's going to be in the A sort, you think?
Gotta go for Michael Orlowski. Gotta go for him.
Have yourself?
Yeah, I mean, obviously I'm rooting for Ongaro starting first. I love watching him, but I like Marcus as well, who's starting 10th in the final. So be good to watch.
Any special thanks?
Thank my parents and my dad, especially for doing my car and bringing me here.
Yeah, I'd like to thank Team Associated, all the sponsors, and Mum and Dad for bringing us and all that. So yeah, and thanks to you. Thanks for the coverage as well. It's really good.
Yeah.
Cole, how was your last run?
Pretty good. I am in TQ right now. There's the C sort, which is where they seated, but there's still a lot of fast guys out there.
Sure.
But the track's a little bit slower today. We're up first today compared to what it was yesterday. But I really had no words to say, but just saying thank you to everyone.
Yeah, congratulations on the TQ. You're at the World Championship stage. Just another day for you, or how do you describe, this sort of situation you're in?
Honestly, I didn't even know I was going to make it to the event. I had surgery right before the event, so I'm just very thankful to be here. I'm sitting TQ for right now, but anything can happen. Anyone's fast. If you're at the World Championships, anything's possible. So,
what's your mentality heading into this next round?
I don't know, just keep on having fun and just getting clean runs is the key thing here. The whoops can get you at any time. The track can change at any time really, depending on what tires you're running too. So just having a good mindset going into the mains and everything, having fun, hanging out with your friends. I think that's the key thing for a lot of people.
Oh man, I'm looking at the people on the wall over there. I see Mayfield. I see everybody. Oh my goodness, everybody's tuned in right now, guys. This is it, A number 1. Once again, Ongaro locked it up. He's all business. Went 3 for 3 in our first 3 rounds of qualifying. Arlowski had a kind of a dismal first round, but then he put it together. Round 3, 4, and 5. But here we go. And they're off. This first lap is going to be pivotal for anybody. Super
Nice
clean start. Yeah, pretty much running a train right now. We're going to see how this goes. Ongaro a little wide over the tabletop jump, though. Here we go.
All right.
Evans, though.
Already gapping the field.
Top 3 cars starting to pull away just a little bit.
Toller.
Aiden Horn already up there, I believe. Is that?
Yeah, Toller's going to have to suck up to the backside of Evans as they got gapped off the start, but it was a nice, clean start at that.
Yes. Top 2 car breakaway down the straightaway right now. Arlowski all over the backside of Ongaro. Yeah, those two have been going ballistically fast since about round 3.
Toller upside down.
Oh, Toller
he's going to lose
wrong.
it, and he's down to 9th now after that rollover. Unfortunate for the pink and yellow.
I got
Toller.
your top 2 and 3. Evans not leaving it. Rivkin up to number 4 now.
Nice.
So Rivkin putting in some good laps right there. So your top 2 over that first double coming in and off the straightaway over the triple. There's still nose to tail. You got Evans and then Rivkin.
It is Associated, Schumacher Associated out front.
Man, these guys are so close.
TQ
Crazy.
checking out by a straightaway already early on in this one. So let's see if Orlowski can step it up, and any mistake out of David as he goes a little bit wide after the rumble strips right there. First time I've seen him make a slight mistake, and all it was about a foot outside of the
Your
dust.
top 4 are starting to bunch up just a little bit. David not necessarily stretching it out. They're just settling in, if you will. I guess they're 140 into this one.
Yeah, everyone's got an even gap between them. I would say about 5 car lengths, if you will.
Rivkin getting by Evans for that number 3 spot. Spencer, a hometown favorite, if you will. This is his home track. He knows how to get around this place pretty well, but now he's strapping it up and seeing what he can do. Definitely no stranger to being in this position.
Short.
Yeah, that
And
looks
look at
scary.
this. We got a battle brewing. Orlowski pulling in just a little bit. Spencer's car looks a little bit loose.
Marshall's trying to help out these back runners. Dakota Finn in the number 10 position. I'm not sure if that was bad or not, but here we go. Race for the lead. Back to the point. The triple coming over off that straightaway.
Orlowski sucked up to the back end of the Associated driver, so it's Schumacher versus Associated as they take slightly different lines in the front side. Step on, step off. We're coming down the front straightaway. It's a battle now.
See who gets off that triple fastest. Orlowski looking inside out. He goes tries to jump over him, almost gets into him.
Upside down,
getting it rolled
Orlowski goes. That's going to allow Spencer Rivkin in the purple car. You know, Spencer was kind of quiet through qualifying, no TQs, but now he's up here searching for a podium position in A number 1.
We're 3 down, 2 to go. Here we go through the triple again.
Evans falling back now, just a
Rivkin
little bit.
all over the backside of Orlowski now.
And it's Champlin in the Schumacher in the top 5. Tollard with that rollover, trying to work his way back through the field. Dakota Finn all the way in 10th, unfortunately. So let's see what Ongaro can do.
Ongaro starting to stretch it out just a touch. Yeah. Champlin, see who's got the fastest lap in this one so far. We got 18.4, 18.5, 18.6, 18.7.
Lots of 18.4, another 18.4.
I think it's an 18.4 is the fastest lap so far. Your leader through the ripples right now. That's Ongaro. Orlowski running second, Rivkin third.
Minute 20 left in this one. It's Evans all over the backside of Rivkin now.
Yes, that's a race for third spot.
On the screen.
Your leader straightaway lead now over Orlowski.
Yeah, Orlowski over the triple, and we got dual screen up now for you guys so we can check out the different battles, but unfortunately, no battle up front, and might not be unfortunate for the Team Associated crew as Ongaro doing what he did in qualifying. Keep in mind, he did his TQ in round 1, 2, and 3, so
Evans all over the backside of Rivkin. They almost got together
that is
on the
battle.
short shoot. Yeah, that's the battle right now on the track. And there, Evans putting up there, so that's going to put
Brock Champlin
up to the number 4 spot.
And Tollard coming with the heat now. He wants to get back up in the mix.
Yeah, he had a rough second lap.
Oh man, we got 3-way battle brewing up with Evans, Tollard, and Champlin. If they can tighten up just a bit, they have Spencer Rivkin in front of them. If he makes a mistake, he's going to lose 4 positions. But
20 seconds left to go. And it looks like that third position is going to be a Brock all over it. That guy's on the gas.
Yes,
he is so fast.
Oh, up on 2, keeps it safe.
So watch this Brock closing quickly all over the backside of Rivkin. This might be it. Yeah, this is going to be it. So you're going to watch Brock send it for that third position. Let's see what happens. That's going to be the tone.
Yep.
So Brock might send it over this triple to see what he can do. Brock's always big like that.
They're not seeing it on the screen. They were watching.
So Brock not coming up with anything big that time. So it's going to be Ongaro, Orlowski, and Spencer, your top 3.
That was awesome.
That was a good race.
Stick radios for the win on this one.
Car looked very, very safe to drive. You were able to just kind of keep your head down and just make your laps. Any thinking of changes or anything like that? Get into A2 and A3.
We will leave the same setup. We were scared this morning about the car because this morning the track was a bit wet, so the car was not that good. But now it's really, really nice. Yeah.
Awesome. Now I got to ask a question. Been a rumor circling. You built the car how many days ago?
1 week ago.
1 week ago. You're A1 winner building his car a week ago. So Davide, awesome job, man. We'll look forward to seeing you soon, man.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
5, 4, 3, 2.
All right, we're off and going. Ongaro has the A1 win. Top 2 checked out by, I don't know, a couple car links there already. So let's see how this dials in with 1 lap.
I'm going to watch my screen this time.
It's exciting out here.
It is. It's hard to watch that. I want to watch the live action on the track, but this is where we're at. Here it is. If Ongaro wins, he will be your 2023 four-wheel drive world champion.
And it was Orlowski with the 2 and Rivkin with 3rd in the first one. So Rivkin was able to scoot around with Tollard's crash early on. Tollard keeping it on all four this time, see if he can make something happen with his
Arlovsky
top
not
guys.
letting him get away, prying pressure early.
This is a good battle early on. Tollard falling back
Not
just
even a
bit.
minute. Not even a minute into this one. So Arlovsky's pushing early.
Fast lap, 18.6
Oh,
early on.
Arlovsky to the point now. Ongaro getting it wrong.
All right, so we asked for a little bit of drama.
Yes.
And we're getting it. Orlowski out front on Garo with 2 mistakes in a row, but all these guys in the back having problems, and it's Rivkin again inheriting third.
Oh, scrubbing the
Off
wall
the
there.
wall there. Orlowski checked out now. See if anyone can catch him. On Garo on the gas.
Yeah, he
though.
is.
Let's see
He's in
lap
that position. Now he has to go hard. So let's see what he's got. He's only about
We
2
have an
seconds
instant
back.
replay of that crash.
Instant replay. Here we come.
Right-hand screen.
Oh, just hooked it a little bit.
Switches over where you kind of miss it, but yeah, he landed on his right front and it got a little sideways.
And already on the backside of Arlovsky.
Absolutely fine. His last
Rivkin's
time
starting
by.
to get in there too. So
18.7 out of Ongaro to an 18.9 out of Orlowski. 2 tenths separated them that time.
Oh, he got it wrong. So
Upside
Rivkin
down.
into the number 2 spot now. Rivkin looks like he dunked underneath there. So Rivkin up under the number 2 spot. And they've been reeling in Arlovsky. So Rivkin up to the number 2.
Man, another mistake out of Ongaro. Will he be able to
Unheard
pull
of.
back up? Because in
Unheard of.
qualifying, we did see this happen twice where he would fall off a 17-lap pace and then because
Reel
of a
it-
crash and then reel it back in.
Reel it back
so
in, absolutely. So all these guys are super fast right now. Rivkin slowly reeling in. Ongaro bumping the, Arlovsky bumping the pipe right there. So Rivkin now all over the backside of Arlovsky.
It's the purple people eater up on the backside of Orlowski now. That is Spencer Rivkin.
Stout run so far, jumping through those. Oh, up on 2, almost getting it wrong. So
the
Ongaro.
But look at Ongaro with the stick radios, drifting through the corner, perfectly executing it. And now he's on the back door of Hometown
man.
Hero.
So maybe
Spencer
a
Rivkin.
tire choice was wrong because the traction's really come up on the track.
Yeah, I'm curious to see if they're running, what set of tires they're on, how blown out the foams are, what they're opting that way. But right now, our leader, Orlowski, in the Schumacher over Rivkin in the Associated with his teammate following suit.
1:45 to go in this one.
Representing the EFRA block,
Yeah.
Orlowski is. Team Schumacher, belt-driven car. These guys are starting to barely reel them in, but they are making progress. Let's look at lap times. Last time by, it was
So close.
Yeah,
to 7:38,
all
7:20,
of them.
7:25.
All of them 18.7s that time in the top
Yeah.
4,
Yeah.
actually. Champlin, let's not forget about him. And the 15-year-old Marcus in the
Up to
top
number 5.
From
Wow.
10th on the grid. Dakota Finn out of this one. So 2 bad runs for Dakota, upsetting for him.
Yeah, that's going to pull him out of the program altogether for even a podium.
Yeah, and Evans, who had a good starting position, down in 8th now. Bruno falling back. Cole 2 times in a
Here
row.
we go. Rivkin starting to reel him in on the backside now, coming to the straightaway.
Can he catch him, chat? What do you guys got?
Just under a minute left to go.
Rivkin all over the backside of him, feeling comfortable now.
18.4 to an 18.2 last time by 18.3 for Ongaro.
The 18.1 is the fast lap out of Rivkin. 18.2 this time
All
by.
over the backside. Here we go. We only got 35 seconds left to go. They're going to buy for at least maybe 3 more.
Yeah, possibly 3
Oh,
laps.
inside
Inside by
move.
Rivkin.
Taking
Just the
it.
hometown hero to the point. Keep
Epic.
it. Yeah, keeping it on all 4. It is going to come down to the wire with these
Just
boys.
one car width wide, and Rivkin gets by and
What a
start
pass.
to drive away relatively quickly now. Down the straightaway, Rivkin out front now.
Man, his car looks hooked.
It does
up.
look good.
9
Oh,
seconds
got
remaining.
stuck there a little bit, so this might be it.
Ongaro in third.
Ongaro, nothing to do. Let's see if they make it by. They're not going to make it by. This
Yeah,
is
they're
going to
going
be
to
it.
get caught, so this is going to be the finish as they come by. And that's a win for the
Rivkin,
hometown
the
hero.
crowd goes crazy.
Wow, so we are going to see an A3 to crown a champion here. We got Richard Lake. Give us 1 second here as we speak
him
to
up there.
Spencer.
Congratulations going over.
Pass of a lifetime. We're going to be watching on a replay for a while. That was amazing. Tell me about it.
Yeah, it's a lot of emotion, man. It's the job's not finished. There's been a ton of teamwork going in to this. Obviously, Davide's been the man to beat. Yeah, it's been a lot of support from all the local guys here. Honestly, you guys behind the scenes that are putting in the most amount of work to get us to race a good show. My job is to show you guys what we can do behind the radio, and yeah, we still got A3 to go. Yeah, it was cool, man. It was awesome. It was a battle. It's gonna probably take it down to the last lap in A3.
I'm holding the World Championship Cup.
All
Yes.
right, let's get back to this on.
That's awesome.
On screen for the racing.
Thank you, Larry. Appreciate you, bud.
We're about to find out who gets to hoist that
who's
over their
gonna
head
hold
in
that
just a
over their
moment.
head? Drink wine from it.
Oh man. Oh, Evans
Oh,
crashing out
Evans.
early. The track has got people all around it right now. It's
Oh my goodness.
good start for David David
Top
Ongaro.
two.
All right, we'll let them settle in, but it
He's
is.
on the 3 spot right there. I couldn't see.
Yeah, I don't know who got inherited it. Probably Cole. I'm not sure. Nope.
Rivkin.
It is
just went through.
Rivkin. Cole makes a mistake at the end of the straightaway. That's going to allow the purple car of Rivkin, who also has a chance at winning this one. He won that last one. I'm sorry, it wasn't.
Little bobble right there out of Ongaro. So now Arlovsky all over the backside of him down the straightaway. Here we go. I think Ongaro has to win. Arlovsky, who knows?
Yeah,
I don't know what the
Arlovsky-
math is right now, but these two battling out right now for the lead. I don't know where. Oh, they get together. They got to wait.
Yeah,
Stop and
awesome.
go. That's the right thing to do. And look who's right there. Rivkin right there. So either one of these guys, all of them have to win.
Yep, all of them need the win. Ongaro needs the win, but either if Ongaro or Rivkin wins this, we'll know immediately who is our
And
overall champion.
where is Brock?
Brock down the leaderboard.
Brock's down there a little
Nice.
ways.
Marcus also had a good run in A2.
Rivkin, number 2 spot now.
Let's go Rivkin. So he is on a mission. We saw you were talking to Mans. He said he's going to go help out Rivkin. Maybe
Yeah.
they got
Maybe
speed secret.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe they're sharing some secrets about the track. So track information on how the track's set up. They could a little bit of mindset there. So who knows? But Rivkin all over the backside.
This is the best I've seen Rivkin's car all weekend. And
Yes, he's
Mayfield.
talking about peaking at the right time. He's got his car and his equipment all on point together right now. Rivkin reeling him in. Oh man.
So Mayfield
Rivkin.
said he was going to go help Rivkin, and honestly, it was the best I've seen Mayfield's car as well.
He did say that. So
Oh,
Rivkin
it's
all
really
over. Look
close.
at it go inside, outside. Here we go over the tabletop on the straightaway. I'm sorry.
All right, last time by,
That's
it
where
was
he made that pass right there.
18-2 out of Rivkin. That's how he gained all that time. As they work over the front side, step on, step off. It looks like Ongaro pulling away just a touch right there.
Either one of them win this, and they have to win.
Yep.
These guys have to win. It's first and second overall right here. That's where Rivkin set up that win on Arlovsky in that second main event. So these guys with 2:40 left to go, less than halfway through this one.
Our leader going up on the pipe right there. It is Rivkin all over the backside of him, coming on the straightaway.
It's a horse race right there.
Oh, Rivkin checking up just a
almost
hair.
goes to the inside of him there. Tried to look. Couldn't put it on there.
Rivkin looks a little bit more comfortable. Not
He
sure
does.
if maybe the tires on Ongaro's car are fading. The foams could be breaking down. Not sure what the strategy was going into this, but you can't count Ongaro out.
Oh, no way. He's so calm, cool, and collected right now. A little bit stretched out, just a touch there.
And they are gone from third, aren't they?
Oh, yeah. They got a 5-second gap over
X-ray
third,
of
which is
Bruno.
Bruno. Again.
Associated
go
out front.
inside.
These two no stranger to battling each other, but on 10 scale, it's
here we
not
go. Let's
common.
see what happens on the straightaway.
Here we go.
Here
This is
it
where
is.
the pass was made for Spencer in A2.
Oh, tried it again. Can't get there, though. Not close enough. 1:45 left to go in this one.
Look at the lap times. 18.2
Oh, my
to an
gosh. These
18.3 on
guys
these fast
such
laps.
a pace. Rivkin on the pipe right there. Holding a tight line on the gas. Here we go.
Spencer comes down here,
Spencer
gets
with a
up
little
on
bit of a
two.
gap there, a little bit of a mistake.
Hopefully that wasn't the nail in the coffin, as we
No,
only have
I
a
don't
minute 30
think so.
left.
I don't think so, because Rivkin has been faster the last couple laps, maybe by a 10th or a 100th, but he has been faster. Just hasn't been able to pick a spot yet. So we got just under a minute, or just over a minute to go, 1:15 to go.
And
so
it is an 18.4 for Ongaro to an 18.9 with that bobble, but Spencer does have the faster lap and an awesome line right there through the chicane. Wow.
all over the back end all over again. So he lost a little bit of space, and now he's getting back up on top of it. The jumps a little wide, gets a little loose coming on the straightaway. So is he starting to go into panic mode, or is he just trying to, he's just driving a little too hard, a little bit more than what the car has right now? But Nonetheless, these guys are battling so much.
Everyone on their feet around the track, excited
goodness.
racing for the team associated
No matter
teammates.
what, you're going to hear this crowd go crazy. They got 35 seconds to go, so they're probably a lap and one more.
Over the triple, nice and smooth. Oh, they go
boy.
into the, stutter bumps right there. Ongaro keeping his wheels nice and straight. No harm, no foul.
Rivkin now all over the backside of him. Here we go. They're going to get by for one more.
Definitely caught
Coming
up.
on the straightaway right now. Let's see if Rivkin has anything for him.
Final
It's a
lap.
drag race. This is where he got our law school last time by, so this is going to be it. 16 laps to go.
Rivkin's faster through
all
this section.
over.
And
All
not
over
able
the
to make it
backside.
happen.
Is it going to be the wheel, the wing? What do we got?
He's going to shoot it over this jump, give it all he's got.
Here we go.
Oh, he's going to keep it
pushed
nice
a little
and
wide.
clean.
Yeah, you got to keep it clean.
And it's going to be David
Oh, no,
Ongaro.
hold on. They might be going one more.
Will
They're
they?
going. Oh, Ongaro got by.
Vince are
Rivkin got
caught at
stuck.
the line.
So Rivkin is done.
Wow.
Ongaro will be your 2023 10 scale
Wow.
four-wheel drive
I can't
world
believe
champion.
Ongaro
Yes.
made it by just
He has not
a
finished.
finger
He does
now.
not have to. Oh, man.
Unbelievable racing out
Yes.
of the associated teammates right there.
Let's see what's going on.
How cool is that? Rivkin not stoked on it, but
Nope.
Marcus coming over to give him a big hug. Ongaro taking the win. I believe the first time anyone's hoisted a 8-scale championship and 10-scale championship at the same time.
Yes. See what's going on
Holding
here.
it down for Italy and Efra.
Rona up there. There's our IFMAR
Yeah,
president.
let's go. That is your
There we go.
2023 four-wheel drive world champion.
We got Richard Lakin up there, Larry in the mix up there.
Dude, I can't believe it. I mean, amazing. Feel amazing, yeah. Without all these guys helping me, I cannot be here, so I'm really, really happy, and thanks to them.
So we've got a request. You wanna? I'll hold your radio. I promise I won't drop it. They want you to lift your trophy up and
Yes,
present
get
it,
your
man.
Cameras out right here. There you go.
There you go.
Yes.
Your current four-wheel drive world champion, Davide Ongaro.
How does it feel? Can you describe your emotions?
I mean, I still cannot believe it, so I'm really happy. Like I said, after the A3, without all the guys from Massachusetts helping me, probably I wouldn't be here at this level. So I think this win is also for them. But I mean, we are super happy about all the work we had during these 3 days, and now we are looking for the two drive. Yeah.
Two-wheel drive coming up. You do it in 8th scale, but then you also do it in 10th scale. What do you find between those two classes is like a similar and different?
I
And,
mean,
yeah.
the driving style for sure is different because it's different. And then I think like for the 1.8, I know that for the final I have like 1 hour, so I can just go slow, maybe slow and safe in the first minutes, and then push towards the end. But then here we have only 5 minutes. We have to push from the first lap, so I'm not used to this type of racing.
The A3 happens and you're battling for position. Walk me through those final few moments in the A3.
I mean, when I saw Spencer did 17.9 or 17.8, I was like, oh my god, no now. But then I tried to keep it behind me, and then he made a small bubble on the book, and then I tried to go and win. Yeah.
You mentioned passion in a previous interview about getting here. When you have your world championships, a lot of times it's hard when you're full, you don't want to eat anymore.
Yeah, I
But-
didn't eat today.
But in a metaphorical, right? In a
Yeah,
less
yeah,
literal,
yeah.
right?
I mean, I still want to win for sure, but for sure we cannot win every race. So we have to work hard every weekend, every race, and if the result comes, it's a good thing. If not, just keep working. Yeah, for sure.
Cool. Well, congratulations. Go ahead and celebrate.
Thank you.
And look
Thank
forward to seeing you in the two-wheel drive buggy class.
Thank you. Thank you for all the media stuff you are doing here.
Four-wheel drive buggy in the books. Talk to me about overall, from the qualifiers to now. How'd it go?
Honestly, it was such an emotional roller coaster through this whole week. There's been 2-year preparation for this race. Yeah, great team effort from everyone in the associated camp. From starting some rough qualifiers, I did the best I could. Just gave it everything I had, just like anybody else here that's racing. I feel like I didn't leave anything out there in any of the qualifiers. I drove as best as I possibly could. And that was 5th in qualifying. And today was main day. yeah, crazy set of main events. I was able to get third in A1. Crazy battle of me and Mikal in A2. Was able to pass him with like 2 laps to go for the win in A main number 2. And then me and Davide from starting 5th, it was crazy. The start of A3, I felt like those guys are pulling away, and I kind of was working my way through the field. And yeah, to finish 2 tenths off and have a shot in A main number 3, starting 5th, I really can't complain. Yeah, I'm proud of myself, proud of the team, and yeah, we're on the 2-wheel drive.
Beautiful. Just real quick, thinking about your world champion, right? You keep coming back. What is the reason for showing up? What drives you?
Honestly, this hobby is my happy place. Well, my parents early on got a divorce, so going to the track was always my happy place. And when I come here, it is technically my job, but I don't treat it as a job. I treat it as a hobby. It's a honor to be doing this. There's not many people that are capable of doing this for a career, and yeah, there's a lot of talented drivers here. And a lot of respect to everyone that's able to perform at those kind of levels, and that's what keeps me driving. The competition and the fact that it's my happy place. I want to be here, and I wouldn't want to be doing anything else.
Talk to me about that last race.
It was good. I chose the wrong tires, unfortunately, for the A3. I decided to go with a fresher set of tires because I saw the grip is coming up. But I think I should have stayed with the tires I run in A1, A2, because that's where my car was the best, and I had really good pace to fight for the win. So yeah, another podium. And last Worlds was exactly the same. I was there on the podium, so I'm sure the title is gonna come one day to us.
You know, you come to this event with expectations. Besides a win, what did you really take away from this event?
It's another lesson. I mean, every race is a huge lesson, especially here in the US, and in these conditions we never race on them. So we've learned a lot, and I'm sure it's going to help us in the future.
Looking forward to 2-wheel drive buggy. Are you participating in those races as well?
Yeah, I mean, coming here, the 2-drive was very, very good. So it's going to be interesting. You know, with everyone a bit of unknown, I guess, with the grip and stuff like that. We'll see how our 2-wheel drive is. I'm confident it will be very good.
Cool. Anything you want to say to the competition before next round?
Good luck to all. Yeah, that's it.
Excellent. Any special thanks or shout outs?
Yeah, thank you to all the guys here helping me, and there's a few guys here not racing, just helping the team, so that's been very, very good. Take some weight off my shoulders with gluing and prep, and my family and friends at home.
Talk to me about how it's gone for you.
I mean, it was quite up and down. We started out pretty hot, and then had a couple boogers in the car that we didn't find until the third qualifier, but I feel like we got it back going. And then I had a really good car today, but it was honestly just a little too late. We got to qualify a little better than 7th, but solid mains. I worked up there. I felt super racy today. Happy with 4th, but obviously you want to do better. So,
what do you say would you learn from a World Championship experience so far? What's your takeaway?
You just got to be in it. You just got to stay in it and just keep a level head no matter what's happening, because everyone's so fast, everyone's so close. Like, it's the guys that aren't bothered by the little things that end up at the top at the end of the day. So just the mental capacity side of things, and just living in the moment, not thinking ahead, just going day by day, race by race.
That's it. So every race you kind of look at in a similar fashion, right? It's a world championship, but it's another A-main. It's another opportunity. So you kind of have that same kind of mentality with it.
Yeah, I treat every race the same. It's 100% serious no matter what it is. So, we're at the Worlds. It's honestly, the mentality and all that stuff is the same. Obviously, there's a lot more on the line, so you're thinking a little bit different, and that's just natural. But for the most part, it's every race is just as serious. So, yeah.
Cool. What do you make of 2-wheel drive buggy looking ahead? Anything you want to say on that class?
Yeah, I'm super excited. I felt like all my prep leading up to the event, my nationals performance, so on and so forth, everything was just seemed to have leaned towards I would have a better performance in 2-wheel drive. So obviously the 4-wheel drive performance was good, but I feel like I can get it done in 2-wheel.
Excellent. Any special thanks, shout outs before we wrap up?
Yeah, Schumacher, LRPJ Concepts, Witz, MKS, and everybody else, Easy Customs, SD Designs, Eaton's, and everyone else, my family, friends, girlfriend, her wonderful family. So, yeah.
Beautiful. Last question. What's the tattoo about?
This tattoo is for my mother. It's I lost my mother at the end of 2019 to cancer. So one of her favorite flowers was poppy flowers. Sunflower was her favorite, but you can't really tattoo sunflowers that awesome. So there's that cancer ribbon, and yeah, tribute to her.
Talk to me about your performance these past few days.
Yeah, the track conditions were very tough, very difficult to find the right setup for the right moment. So the track was changing during the day a lot, and it was a bit difficult for us to find a perfect setup, let's say. Unfortunately, we find it too late. So now on the last two finals, my car was really, really good. On the last final, I was already fourth when I traction rolling ended straight, and I was like fighting with the top three. You know, in this last final, I was able again to finish third, following the leaders that they were in the front, and I didn't want to really to involve a lot on that fight because it was not my fight. They were fighting for the world title. But yeah, my car was finally very good. I was able to get back. Was, you know, unfortunately that we got late on the setup.
What do you have to say about a guy like Ungaro doing what he did, the same cycle, right? An 8th scale championship and a 10th scale. Can you speak to that?
Yeah, I mean, I think Ungaro was one of the obvious winners here, I would say, because, you know, it's a full-time off-road driver. You know, it's and for me, it's the best off-road driver in the moment, I would say. So, I mean, it was obvious for him to win here, you know, because he has the car maybe is the best, one of the best here, because he's from Associated, and Associated here, you know, is kind of at home. You know, their cars work very good here. They know perfectly what to do in all conditions. And then you have Ungaro, that is for me the best off-road driver. I mean, both things combined, and you know, the result is this.
I hear you. All right, and looking ahead to the two-wheel drive buggy, what do you tell me about that class?
Yeah, I think it will be interesting to see. The traction is much higher than what I was expecting and what was the warm-up. So I'm interested to see, because I felt our car on the practice were very good before we came here. So I'm positive.
Excellent. Any special thanks and shout-outs?
Yeah, thanks to all my team. You know, that they have been supporting and working hard to find the best setup. To my parents at home, to my girlfriends, you know, and you know, to all the supporters that support me all the year and all the years.
Talk to me about your journey these last few days.
Yeah, it's been a long couple days for sure. For me, it was a bit of an uphill climb, but I mean, it's the World Championships. It's definitely not a walk in the park for anyone. Yeah, I started off pretty slow. I was in the C sort for seeding and just kind of built momentum with my driving, gained speed with the car as the weekend went on. Ended up having a really solid run, a couple runs to finish off qualifying, and made it into the main, starting 8th, which was solid. And yeah, I had a couple decent runs in the mains, and 5th and a 7th put me 7th overall. Considering where we started, I'll take that for sure, but you know, you always want to be fighting for the win, so hopefully we can take some momentum and apply it to two-wheel, and hopefully we can be a little bit higher up in the battle there.
I see you kind of scouting out the new upgraded track. Talk to me a little bit about those conditions and what we can expect for two-wheel.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they're planning to do with the layout here. I think it's going to be pretty layout dependent. You know, if it's technical, high speed, low speed, tight, open, you know, you never really know what you're going to get, but I'm sure these guys are going to do a great job. This layout was a lot of fun.
Yep.
So, yeah, I mean, I got my trust in the Hobby Action crew for sure.
Cool, man. And last question, I got to know what your thoughts are. Obviously, you're a world-class talent, but Davide Ungaro, able to do it in 8th scale and now 10th scale as a world champ in the same cycle. What are your thoughts on his performance?
Yeah, it's pretty rare I can watch someone drive and be like, wow, pretty impressive. But he's unlike anything I've seen, honestly. But I try not to get too caught up in, you know, idolizing him, because I am trying to beat him. So, yeah, he's an incredible driver. He's got insane talent, and honestly, watching his style is nothing like any of us out there. But yeah, hopefully we got something for him in two-wheel.
Talk us through what's going on with the Mugen two-wheel drive.
Yeah, so we don't have like an official release date yet, but as you can see, it's basically a production car. With Mugen being a full-on race company, we don't have the corporate world pressing us for dates. We're gonna do our homework and make sure everything is correct, fit and finish is good, quality is exactly where we want it. This has been a long-term project that Shin's been working on for nearly 2 years. We just took our time wanting to make sure that everything was correct and to the Mugen standard. If anyone's built a Mugen kit, they know there's no reaming and shimming and cutting and grinding. The kit goes together without any of that extra work that needs to be done. And based on the coverage we've seen so far, everyone at home seems to be pretty excited about it as well.
A front sway bar on here already. I'm sure it's going to be coming decently standard in the kit. They got rear sway bar on there as well. The adjustable pills they're in the square design and shifting those around.
The diffs easy to access.
Yep.
There's quite a few unique features. There's a lot of stuff that's also similar to other cars on the market, but there is a lot of stuff that's really unique. The rear shock standoff, the front spindle is quite a bit different. Camber links have inserts.
Do you know the price point on it?
No, there's still a lot of small details to work out, but we know the price point that we need to be within, the range that we need to be in. So it's always a little bit difficult to compare some cars to others based on just the actual sticker price, because some cars come with more options or some cars need less options out of the box. But we kind of know the range that we need to be in. From the testing and development standpoint, we're very close. This is 100% Mugen. Again, just like with all of our 8-scale, you're not going to see parts from other cars on our stuff. Fit and finish is second to none, and the Mugen quality is unbelievable, and it's going to be the same thing with the 10-scale stuff. So yeah, there's no parts that we're using or shared from other vehicles to kind of get this up and running. This has been a long time in development, and we've done our homework, or Shin has done his homework. And we're super excited.
Are you guys going to do a carpet kit and a dirt kit? The carpet and turf has become so popular. Are you going to do kind of the AE route?
We feel that we can do one kit and kind of accommodate both. This is also one of the things that's kind of taken a little bit more time to develop on the two-wheel side of things. Early on, when when the class went to mid-motor, there were so many different configurations with lay down, lay back. Nowadays, the big difference between the carpet and dirt kit is the differential. So we think we're going to be able to have one kit that will accommodate both. If needed, we could do two, but the plan at this time is to do one kit that will accommodate both carpet and dirt.
Yeah, so I see something different I haven't seen before is these little L brackets on the bottom where you can shift over the shock position. That's a pretty cool little design there.
Yeah, so it's actually kind of a dual feature. It allows you, like with most molded arms, you have 2 or 3 shock locations that you're tied into or you're committed to once the arms are molded. So with the standoffs, we're able to shift that and basically put the shock position wherever we want, and you can also shim that to basically adjust the amount of gull wing the rear arm has. You don't have to have multiple different arms to be able to really tune the car for all the different conditions.
You guys going to have obviously ball diff and gear diff setups?
Yep. We don't do RTRs, we don't do basher stuff. We're 100% committed to racing, and it's going to be no different with the 10-scale stuff.
Do you guys have plans on hiring anyone? It might be a little bit premature to ask this now, but to be a 10-scale specialist for you?
Yeah, we have to have the cars available and ready before the driver, in a sense. So at this point, we're very, very close with the 2-wheel. We have a 4-wheel that's pretty much designed. So that will shortly follow, but we need to make sure that we have all the platforms and products to be able to put it in the hands and have someone who's able to go out and win on all levels.
So only Shin has this weekend.
For this event, it'll just be Shin. So this race is purely a development race for us. You know, Shin is going to go out and do the best that he can. This is more of a kind of final test in real race conditions than it is an event that we're here, you know, expecting to be a threat for the win.
Now, obviously, 2-wheel and 4-wheel are great, but for the U.S. market, is there going to be short course and truck? Are you guys kind of looking into that as well?
So there is talks of that. Obviously, 2-wheel and 4-wheel is what's most important globally. I feel it's super important that, especially for the U.S. market, and even in Europe, they run some stadium truck. So there's still talks of that. I don't want to promise or guarantee any of that, but if I had it my way, we would also have two-wheel drive short course and stadium truck.
For the four-wheel drive, you guys gonna go with shaft drive or with belt?
Chain.
Chain drive. MIP four-wheel drive chain drive. Let's go.
It'll be shaft driven. Shin paid a lot of attention to detail. There's going to be some stuff that's when we're ready to kind of release that information and announce it to everyone. It's, I think, going to get people even more excited.
So lead us through what this car does different than other platforms and what you feel that this is going to bring to the market.
A couple of years ago, the track it's pretty much different than that, you know, the more high traction, even the
At youth division, so that is going to be, I believe, anyone under the age of 16. So if you're over that, sorry. So we're going to start out with our top three in our four-wheel drive youth division. So in that third spot in our four-wheel division is going to be Martin Scar. Martin Scar, if you are out in the building, come on down and grab a piece of history. So, yeah, definitely keep the applause coming. Martin, if you are out there. There you go. Yeah. I didn't recognize him. He doesn't have his hat on, and his hair's combed. So, Martin, come on up. You got a wonderful award getting to you by Garland.
Congratulations, buddy. This is yours. Congratulations. This is yours as well.
All right, in that second spot, somebody that the Mod Live guys were cheering on all weekend, and I'm sure you guys were as well. Owen Vanderbeek. Make your way up here, youngster. Make your way up here. See, there you go. I recognize him. He's got his hat on. That's all good. So Owen Vanderbeek going to be taking home your second top finishing spot at your four-wheel drive World Championships.
Yeah, buddy. Great work out there. Keep it up. Get the big one.
And your top finisher in your four-wheel drive youth division, Mr. Marcus Carup, come on down.
Sorry that happens. That was with Sandra. Thank you, buddy. Congratulations. Good work.
Great job, man. Great job. Thanks for coming out. All right, another big round of applause for those youngsters coming out to their 2023 IFMAR World Championships. Lettery Tom being the +1 up here handing out events. He'll be signing autographs and kissing babies later. Yeah. All right, so we're going to give you your top 30 now for four-wheel drive modified 2023 IFMAR World Championships. Finishing out in the 30 spot, Mr. Tyler Fenster. In the number 29, the rock star himself, Mr. Aiden Horn. Oh, excuse me, Austin. Hey, if you guys saw the print up here, it's pretty bad for these old eyes to see. Sorry, Austin Horn, finishing out in the top 29. My bad. Austin's just unhappy that he didn't get a set of Jordans from J-Row in the two-wheel drive race. A little side bet going on. 28, Dominic Passione. Number 27, Misha Whitmire. In the 26, Rob Gillespie. Wait up. Go in order. You guys are like hot on the trot. There you go. You are quick. Look, it's Robbie Gillespie. How do you not expect him to be fast? In that 25, Burke Killick. In the 24, dude, that was pretty impressive. In the 24, Aaron Kaufman. In the 23, Martin Bayer. Martin Bayer in the 23. Bayer. If I'm mispronouncing, thank you for correcting me. Got your back. In the 22. Whoa. Mr. Chase Lemieux. In the 21, Mr. Ryan Mayfield. Sorry, Mans, had to call you away from getting a beverage. That's all right. In the 20, Mr. Jorn Neumann. In that number 19, look at that, just one step up. It's like Jolly Green Giant. In the 19, Mr. Davey Bada. There he is. In the 18, Mr. Lee Setzer. In that 17 spot, Mr. Joe Bornhorst. In that 16 spot, Mr. Max Gotzel. Top 15 now, cracking the top of the charts, going to be Mr. Ryan Cavallari. Top 15. In the 14, Mr. Tom Rinderneck. In your 13th spot, Mr. Ty Tessman. In that 12th spot, Mr. Brennan Schimmel. Shim Shady. In that 11th spot, Mr. Michael Sontag. We'll go Tater right now. Okay, we'll go Tater right now. Out of the top, oh, wow, heavy goals. Now cracking out your top 10. In the 10th spot, Mr. Marcus Carup. Look at that. Oh, to be young. In that 9th spot, Mr. Dakota Fent. In that 8th spot, Mr. Dustin Evans. In that 7th spot, I promise I'll get it right this time, Mr. Aiden Horn. In that 6th spot, Mr. Cole Tollard. In that 5th spot, Mr. Bruno Coelho. Cracking out the top 4. Mr. Brock Champlin. All right, cracking out your top three. Make sure that applause is loud and proud. In the top three, Mr. Mikhail Orlowski. Anybody who's wanting a photo op? All right. In that two spot, Mr. Spencer Rifkin.
Don't get him another one of those yet. Hold on.
Appreciate it.
I'm assuming.
All right.
As your top qualifier
And your overall top qualifier and your 2023 IFMAR four-wheel drive world champion, Mr. Davide Ongaro. And it's okay to stand up. He definitely gets a no on that one. All right, so not if these guys haven't had enough photos already, but you guys want them up on the podium? I got to get a silhouette. So we're going to get a couple photo ops, and then we're going to start out with our two-wheel drive junior champs.
I'm going to name it the action clause when I change the rules to describe all of these. So are they getting the hats and the minute? Okay, cool. That's fine.
All right, big round of applause for your top three finishers 2023 IFMAR World Championships. Mikhail Orlowski, Spencer Rifkin, and Davide Ongaro. All right, so we're going to go to our two-wheel drive youth division. So no surprise, those top three youngsters that we had up here earlier, we're going to get them back up here. So big round of applause. Finishing out in your third position in your youth division will be Mr. Martin Scar. He's already got his silver chalice, so he's got a medallion and a gift. So Martin taking out the top three. David. In that two spot is going to be Owen Vanderbeek. Owen Vanderbeek finishing on that two spot is your second highest junior. Look at this. Larry Tom has people tying his shoes for him. Oh, excuse me. Shining him up. He's got to impress the people on the floor later on. He is a baller after all. And taking the win on your two-wheel drive division for your youth division, Mr. Marcus Cara.
Not my fault.
All right, big round of applause for your junior champs, first through third. And Garland, you want to join us back up here on the stand? All right, we're going to go into our top 30 for your two-wheel drive portion of your 2023 IFMAR World Championships. Yeah. Finishing out in the 30th spot, Mr. Austin Cracknell. In the 29th spot, Mr. Smiley himself, Harley Yoshi. In the 28th spot, Mr. Tom Rendernick. In the 27, Flowing Locks himself, Mr. Lachlan Donnelly. In the 26 is going to be Mr. Clement Boda. In the 25, Mr. Tommy Hall. In the 24, Lee Setzer. In the 23, Kano Yui. In the 22, Mr. Cole Toller. In the 21, Mr. Kato Kuki. In the top 20 is going to be Mr. Dustin Evans.
Thank you so much. Great job.
He's a local now. We'll call him one of ours. In the 19, Mr. Ty Tessman. In your top 18, Mr. Mikhail Orlowski. In the 17th spot, Austin Horn. In the 16th spot, Mr. Rob Gillespie. Rolling into your top 15. In the 15th spot, Mr. Davey Bada. In your 14th spot, Mr. Chase Lemieux. In that 13th spot is going to be Mr. Jorn Neumann. Moving in your top 12 is going to be Mr. Bruno Coelho. In that top 11, Mr. Aaron Kaufman. Cracking into that top 10. Keep that applause loud and proud. In the 10th spot, Mr. Marcus Carup. In the 9th spot is going to be Mr. Ryan Mayfield. He's just so excited. In that 8th spot, Mr. Brennan Schimmel. In the 7th spot, Mr. Dakota Fend. So polite. In the 7th spot, Mr. Davide Angaro. Now in your top 5, finishing out in the 5th spot, Mr. Ryan Cavallari. In the 4th spot, words of wisdom himself, Mr. Aiden Horn. Rolling in your top 3, in your 3 spot, Mr. Buck Champlin. Finishing out in your 2 spot, Mr. Spencer Ifkin. And your top qualifier and 2023 IFMAR two-wheel drive world champion, Mr. Michael Sontag. So it's up to him if he wants to appeal the masses. Michael, you want to say anything to your fans out there? You are getting live streamed. No pressure. It's up to you, buddy. This is your moment.
Yeah, I mean, pretty unreal weekend. That one's for Joe, unreal. Yep, anytime. Yeah, I mean, a week ago I was looking to just make the main, and we came here, and somehow we TQ'd and won. So yeah, thanks to everybody in my program, my mom and my dad, the whole TLR team.
Hold
Yep,
this thing
yep,
right
yep, yep. We'll get this in frame. Thanks everybody in my team, helped all weekend, the whole TLR team, and yeah, that's all I got to say. We're coming back from the West of the trophy.
All right, huge round of applause for Tater, a.k.a. Michael Sontag, your 2023 two-wheel drive world champ. So with that being said, that concludes our award ceremony. I think we got some pictures that are going to get taken. Hannah's like giving me the evil eye to get out of the way, so I don't want to cross Hannah. So, yeah. All right, from all of us at Hobby Action, we wish you all safe travels wherever that may take you. We will see you at the next go-around. Best of luck at all your races. We got our Desert Classic coming up soon. Shameless plug. Larry's pointing at me for something. Well, we got our BK Classic coming up here. Sign-ups open tomorrow. Oh, top qualifiers. Two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive. We have some boxes up here if you guys don't want to travel with glass ornaments. Other than that, again, wish you guys all safe travels home. They got some desserts over there, coffee, tea. The beverage stations are open at the back, and hopefully don't lose too much money tonight. But again, safe travels from everybody at Hobby Action. Larry, Nick, all the volunteers, we wish you all the safest travels, and thank you so much for coming out. Appreciate you.
The adjustable pills.
No, I mean, there's still a lot of small details to work out, but we know the price point that we need to be within, you know, the range that we need to be in. So it's always a little bit difficult to compare some cars to others based on just the actual sticker price, because some cars come with more options or some cars need less options out of the box. But we kind of know the range that we need to be in. From the testing and development standpoint, we're very close. This is 100% Mugen. Again, just like with all of our 8-scale, you're not going to see parts from other cars on our stuff. Fit and finish is second to none, and the Mugen quality is unbelievable, and it's going to be the same thing with the 10-scale stuff. So yeah, there's no parts that we're using or shared from other vehicles to kind of get this up and running. This has been a long time in development, and we've done our homework, or Shin has done his homework. And yeah, we're super excited.
Are you guys going to do a carpet kit and a dirt kit? Carpet and turf has become so popular. Are you going to do kind of the AE route?
We feel that we can do one kit and kind of accommodate both. This is also one of the things that's kind of taken a little bit more time.
All right, sorry to barge back in on you guys like this. I thought I was done for the night, but apparently not.
Mid-motor, there were so many different configurations.
So we have been given a request from the Mod Live media guys. If we could get the top driver, if you are in the room, from Slovakia, New Zealand, Sweden, Greece, Belgium, Finland, France, and Switzerland. If you guys know where you
so I see
finished out respectfully, they would like to see you over there. I believe they have a pit board that they'd like to get your signatures on.
Over the shock position. That's
and
cool
music can go on, guys, because that's my last thing of the night.
A dual feature. It allows you, like with most molded arms, you have 2 or 3 shock locations that you're tied into or you're committed to once the arms are molded. So with the standoffs, we're able to shift that and basically put the shock position wherever we want. And you can also shim that to basically adjust the amount of gull wing the rear arm has. You don't have to have multiple different arms to be able to really tune the car for all the different conditions.
You guys going to have obviously ball diff and gear diff setups?
Yep. We don't do RTRs, we don't do basher stuff. We're 100% committed to racing, and it's going to be no different with the 10-scale stuff.
Do you guys have plans on hiring anyone? It might be a little bit premature to ask this now, but to be a 10-scale specialist for you?
Yeah, we have to have the cars available and ready before the driver, in a sense. So at this point, we're very, very close with the 2-wheel. We have a 4-wheel that's pretty much designed. So that will shortly follow, but we need to make sure that we have all the platforms and products to be able to put it in the hands and have someone who's able to go out and win on all levels.
So only Shin has this weekend.
For this event, it'll just be Shin. So this race is purely a development race for us. You know, Shin is going to go out and do the best that he can. This is more of a kind of final test in real race conditions than it is an event that we're here, you know, expecting to be a threat for the win.
Now, obviously, 2-wheel and 4-wheel are great, but for the U.S. market, is there going to be short course and truck? Are you guys kind of looking into that as well?
So there is talks of that. Obviously, 2-wheel and 4-wheel is what's most important globally. I feel it's super important that, especially for the U.S. market, and even in Europe, they run some stadium truck. So there's still talks of that. I don't want to like promise or guarantee any of that, but if I had it my way, we would also have 2-wheel drive short course and stadium truck.
For the 4-wheel drive, you guys going to go with shaft drive or with belt?
Chain
drive. MIP 4-wheel drive chain drive. Let's go.
It'll be shaft driven. Shin paid a lot of attention to detail. There's going to be some stuff that's when we're ready to kind of release that information and announce it to everyone. It's, I think, going to get people even more excited.
So lead us through what this car does different than other platforms and what you feel that this is going to bring to the market.
A couple of years ago, the track it's very much different than that, you know. The more high traction, even the DAT using the street tires and with additive, even super high traction. And the carpet track also getting more. So I looking for the car basically making it good balance for the high traction track. And of course, there was the Euro and in Japan still have the bumpy and the loose track. I was already testing every track, you know, and then car feels pretty good now.
Adam was saying the box art has to be done, the instructions have to be done. So realistically, the car is finished. Like there might be a couple little tweaks here and there. Are we going to see a release date before the end of the year, or is this a 2024 release, do you think?
I
can't say. 2 weeks. That's what Team Associate says, 2 weeks. You know, so it's going to be a couple months, you know.
Anyway, it depends on what the factory.
The car looks amazing. Great job, Shin, on that. We're looking forward to the release, the first time of at least on video to the world.
Is it weird being here as a non-racer at a world championship?
Yeah, super weird for me. Obviously, if you're here, you want to be racing. It's cool to still see everyone, talk to everyone, but it's like you want to be out there, especially at a facility like this where it's just such a world-class, amazing facility. But also cool to kind of sit back and watch and just kind of see and learn things. But so far, it's been an amazing day of practice. Really cool to see Aiden Horn in the last round be the top seed overall for the day, and excited to see what they do going into qualifying.
You're an ambassador for Mugen. You have a pretty exciting kit coming out, and you saw it on track today. What's your reaction to that?
Yeah, it was good. I think Shin did really good. He just used today just to kind of tune and try a bunch of stuff. Obviously, the car's been tested a lot in Japan on a lot of different surfaces, but what we have here is something that's new and unique to him. For us, this is just more of a learning event. Obviously, it was exciting to kind of share the news with everyone, but it's a race car, so it's tweaking and tuning all throughout qualifying and into the finals and just seeing what we can learn to make sure that we put the best setup in the box when the kit's available to everyone.
And I got to know, if you have a prediction, who's taking home first place in two-wheel drive buggy? What's your guess?
I mean, I think there's a handful of guys that are all capable of doing it. I think Spencer's he was so close in four-wheel that he's obviously got that little bit of extra hunger to try to get it done in two-wheel. He's going to be strong. Obviously, Aiden has just shown that he's got the speed. He was also very fast at the warm-up. Orlowski, Ungaro, Brock. I think those are kind of the five main guys, but honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if there was five other guys ahead of any of them. At an event like this, everyone's so close, and it's still too early to kind of have a solid prediction.
Talk to me about your performance today. How you feeling?
Yeah, so far it's kind of gotten better and better each round. Track's just improving, cars kind of doing the same thing. Also, the drivers getting better each run out. That last run was definitely in the right direction. Made a few adjustments and really just kind of getting the tires broken in, really, and putting our best foot forward for tomorrow.
You've been to a few world championships in your career. How's this one comparing to it so far?
Yeah, I mean, this one is definitely pretty awesome. I think this is like my third Worlds in the U.S. Min rig, and I went to A-Main, and in this, I mean, they've all been really good. Larry did a great job. I mean, the whole Hobby Action crew did a really amazing job with all the decoration and whatnot. So always when they're in the U.S., we always feel a little more relaxed. Obviously, just being really comfortable with, you know, the announcing, just all the stuff around it. I think it's really highly competitive. Just it feels a little more relaxed for us. Obviously, when we go overseas, you're a little jet lagged. You're kind of just trying to cope with things, you know, trying to figure out what to eat for food and whatnot. But yeah, overall, it's somewhere that we've been familiar with, so it's awesome. Shout out to everybody that supports me. Yeah, keep cheering, and hopefully we'll get a trophy at the end of this weekend.
It's pretty tough here in two-wheel drive. I didn't really know what to expect. I knew that with the track being fresh and new, that everybody's going to be searching around for some traction and stuff like that. I've thrown a lot of different things at my car since that first run. First run didn't really count because you didn't really learn anything. But after the second run, I've been changing stuff around. In round 3, I was able to pull out a couple good laps in a row, and I was feeling pretty confident. And then I took a step backwards in round 4. That first seeding round wasn't very good. I got maybe 2 good laps total, and they weren't back-to-back. And then that time, I went on new tires. I changed a little bit of my rear end. I added a little bit more toe that I had taken away earlier. And I was able to produce 3 good laps, get a 101.8, which is respectable for somebody like me. That just means that I'm now headed in the right direction. I don't want to do anything to screw it up. My goal coming into this thing was top 50, because then I can brag about that for a long time. 4-wheel drive, I was 63rd. So I feel like I'm there. I feel like I was close. 2-wheel drive is obviously, I think, a little harder than 4-wheel drive. So realistically, I would love to be in the top half again, so top 75. If I can get in there somewhere, I bet you after this seeding round, I'm probably pretty close. And if I can stay there, I'll be perfectly satisfied. My other goal is never take anybody out in the main. In 4-wheel drive, I was kind of able to do that, just kind of mind my own business. I didn't have to do anything aggressive or anything like that to get up to where I finished. But I also like to race too, so if something's available, obviously I'm going to try to go for it. But I don't want to ruin anybody's weekend either. I'm obviously not the fastest person, so just being here is about the experience too. I'm 44 years old. I've done RC since I was 8. I've been to almost every big event that you can think of, with the exception of a few new 8-scale events that have come up. But the World Championships I've never actually participated in. That's why I wanted to be here. I still want to be in that top half.
Any special thanks and shout-outs as we wrap up?
My wife, Gretchen, who puts up with ridiculously stupid spending habits. My son, Emerson, for texting me every day, telling me, hey, I saw your run, good job and everything. The Hobbytown Hobbyplex where I work in Omaha, Nebraska, for letting me take this much time off in one big shot. And then, of course, J Concepts for being my one and only sponsor now for quite a number of years. The Hobbyplex Show YouTube viewers, I've been getting a lot of kudos for that, so that's pretty awesome. So thanks to all of you guys, too, for tuning in and watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, you need to get on there and do it for me.
Can you describe your experience here so far?
Experience here has been outstanding with the facility, a little trying with circumstances beyond control. Very happy with the event, very happy with the competitiveness of the event.
As president, what kind of attributes do you really need to get that kind of job done?
Patience, tolerance, experience, and patience.
So it sounds like patience is key. But what brings you not only to be a fan of this, but also serve a position like this?
It has been a passion for me since I was a small child. I was very lucky to have a hobby shop in my town that was a full radio control way back in the day. I have shared a passion and had a passion for this ever since I can remember.
Any special thanks and shout-outs as we wrap up here?
Everyone that participates in this hobby at the entry level, everyone that participates in working at a store, that runs a race, that runs a club racing program, that participates. As large as we think this world and as this world is, it is actually very small. This sport is very small as well. We need everyone that we can, all of the young talent, all of the young people, whether you think you have talent or not. I am on this side of the RC steering wheel because of the lack of talent a little bit. But there's a spot in it for everyone to make this sport and this hobby grow, and we need everyone. We need everyone we can get. It's been in a decline for years. Hopefully, as the competition, as the sport grows in all of the countries, the passion and the young people, hopefully will grow too, like it did in me, and we'll preserve it for years to come.
All right, excellent. I'm here with some world-class RC talent. I want to start with you, Ben. Talk to me a little about four-wheel. Just recap your final few races for me.
Yeah, so the end of qualifying didn't go too well for me. So I was in the B sort, and then obviously the track improved a lot in the morning for Q5, so I got shafted a bit there. But I ended up in the D main, and then I ended up winning my main, so that was pretty cool. So happy with that.
How does it feel to win a main?
It was pretty cool to the little interview afterwards with one of your guys. And it was pretty cool.
Excellent. How about yourself? Talk to me about your four-wheel drive buggy race.
I'd say okay. I think I drove a little not great. I was just not confident enough the whole time. I managed one corner in second in the D behind this guy and then absolutely threw it up the wall. So yeah, I think I finished like 5th in the D. So hopefully we can get up B, C, and then in two-wheel now, yeah.
Two-wheel drive buggies here. We have a new layout. How's it running so far for you, Ben?
I'm enjoying the jumps. They're like really difficult, but it's a lot different to what we have back home. It's getting some used to, but we're getting there.
I like it, man. I think it's cool. It's almost like a full oval around the outside, so it's kind of cool to do that. But yeah, I'm pretty useless at the jumps, so I'm good on the little center part, the technical stuff, and then on these jumps, I'm just like.
Dawn Bordeaux, USA. I'm a mechanic.
Excellent. So, how has this experience been for you so far?
It's been really great. Very exciting, top-notch facility, and staff and crew and all the other drivers from the U.S. and the other countries are really nice and a lot of fun to be around.
How do you compare this event to other races you've been to?
I would say it is the level of professionalism and the whole production is just 10 steps higher. You know, they've thought of pretty much everything, and it's kind of like walking down the red carpet and being treated as such. So it's really a good feeling to be here.
Very cool. Real quick, you're a world-class mechanic. What are some attributes that make up a world-class mechanic?
Don't drop your nuts. Just make sure you're there to support and, you know, be there for your driver and give them what they need. So.
Very cool. And wrap up, any special thanks and shout outs?
Thanks to my husband for introducing me to this sport, Dave McEwen. So I'm glad that I started this about 4 years ago.
Excellent. Well, thanks again for your time.
I'm Robert Sojourn and I come from Canada. I'm on the west coast of Vancouver, BC.
How's the racing going for you today?
So far so good. The car seems to be getting better every round and more consistent, so that's really all I'm looking for is to get consistent laps, and so far so good.
How does the two-wheel drive buggy compare to the four-wheel drive buggy here?
Well, the four-wheel drive, you could definitely take the jumps a lot, less run up to them. The two-wheel drive, you have to be a lot smoother for sure. And this track, if you get just outside of the line, you are really going to be skating around. So the four-wheel drive, you could drive out of it a little easier. The two-wheel drive, you're just going to loop it around.
And what are your overall impressions of Hobby Action Raceway?
This place is incredible. I would be so blessed to have a place like this back home.
Nico Schmidt.
And what country are you representing?
Switzerland.
Switzerland, very cool. Well, welcome to the U.S. How has Arizona been?
Yeah, very hot outside, but yeah, cool, pretty cool.
So, two-wheel drive buggy racing is starting. How are you doing?
Yeah, pretty good, I think. Yeah, car works, I think, at the point. Very good, happy with the car.
yeah.
You have teammates on X-Ray who are also racing soon. Do you have any good friends on the team?
Yeah, not here in Switzerland. I have a brother, he also drives X-Ray. But here I talk to the guys, but I don't see them often, so yeah.
What does it mean to be in the World Championship?
Yeah, that's crazy. I've been in Slovakia 2019 for the first time, and here it's completely another level. So yeah, it's pretty cool to be here.
Any special thanks and shout-outs?
Yeah, if my dad and mom, brother watch me, hoi zusammen, tschüss, viel Spaß, Gruß in Schweiz.
Excellent, thank you. Best of luck.
Thank you.
All right, go for it.
Yep, I'm Martin Owen. I'm the UK team manager, Poland team manager, Ireland team manager, and Schumacher team manager.
How do you get that role?
I think it's no one else wanted to do it. You just get thrown into it. It's like the deep end, you know. No one wants to do it, he'll do it. So I'm also the 10th section chairman back in the UK. So I run the off-road BRCA section. So yeah, I think they think, well, he's qualified, he can do it. I don't have a clue, I'm just winging it, but you know, it's good. It's all good.
Yeah, Ray Monday from Australia.
All right. Ray, how's this competition gone for you so far?
Yeah, oh look, it's just amazing to be here. This is like an RC mecca. The facility is incredible to watch all the best drivers in the world. To have an indoor 110 off-road worlds on clay in America, it doesn't get any better. So we're loving it. Four-wheel drive didn't go so good for me personally, but enjoying the two-wheel drive out there. Yeah, Lockie, I'm here racing with my son. He got 66, 67, something like that. So he did okay. Yeah, we're having a great time.
What does it mean? I understand it is a family affair for you. What does that mean to you?
Yeah, I mean, I've been doing this myself for about 31, 32 years. I actually met my wife through a mutual friend in RC, so it's kind of really dictated, I guess, how my life has gone. You know, RC and life go together. And then since about 6 years old, my son's been racing, and so he's now 17, so he's been at the track all that time. My daughter races with us. Yeah, so my wife and my daughter and my son, we've travelled the last 3 world titles together. So for us, it's family plus racing together. Yeah.
Looking ahead to two-wheel drive buggy, what can we expect?
Yeah, well, look, I mean, the track's coming up. It obviously started slick, but it's coming up now. The pace at the front's really close. Obviously, I'm very pro AE, so I'm hoping that we can also do two-wheel, but it's just awesome to watch the top 3 heats. Yeah, we come not expecting to make an A final. We come to experience it and have fun on the track, but watching the top 3 heats is something else, yeah.
And I'd love to get your thoughts on Davide Ongaro. He's a world champion in 1/8 and 1/10 in the same cycle. What's your reaction to that?
Oh, look, you just have to watch him. His precision, aggression, perfect jumping. It's amazing to watch. You know, like, I mean, I've been lucky to see the last few world titles and watch, for example, Spencer win in Astro in Utabe. That was really special. But those finals in four-wheel drive, I've never seen anything quite so close, so precise between those two. That was amazing. But yeah, David, he's obviously the current GOAT to be so good across so many classes. Yeah, incredible.
And to wrap it up, any special thanks and shout-outs?
Oh, look, obviously, firstly, to my family, to my wife, Christina, thanks very much. It's awesome to have the support to you guys for putting this on. I know we got a few crew watching back home. And to my sponsors, Team Associated, J Concepts, Greedy, these guys really look after us, and it's awesome to be part of that team and to be here. So thanks very much.
Excellent, Ray. Thank you.
Snap, 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 snap.
Close your eyes. Is it alcohol?
Whether it be chasing checkered flags, blasting through berms, or navigating the trail, AE has you covered. Team Associated, Element RC, Reedy Power, and Factory Team, vehicles, parts, accessories, and information can all be found in one place. So blast, slide, soar, and crawl with us at AssociatedElectrics.com.